grand marshal of this year's parade?
Say that again, please, Dan.
How did you find out? That's all right. How did you find out they wanted you to be the grand marshal?
Well, they called me one day, a couple of weeks ago, and asked me if I would do it. I was stunned. I was amazed. I was humbled, which is a hard thing for me to do. But I was, I really was honored, because I don't think we've had but 2 or 3 grand marshals in all the years of the parade, the 25 or so years we've had the parade. And Tom Conmee, my Jane's brother, he was once. I know when I was on the committee, we tried to get, doggone it, the author of Angela's Ashes. Polly looked that up. Puts in Frank Angela's Ashes. Anyway, we invited him, and come to find out that he was way expensive, and he has something else to do.
Frank McCourt.
And then another time we invited Conan O'Brien to be the guy, and we got a refusal letter, and so then I wrote them back and called them and left messages that we would take a life-size cardboard cutout that we'd put in the Grand Marshal's front seat if he would do it, and they didn't respond to that.
Oh.
And we even invited John Bon Jovi, who was doing a concert in town that very evening, who was staying at the Radisson downtown. He could have just come right on over, and he didn't. Oh. And he refused. I mean, they turned us down. His people told our people that he wouldn't be able to do it. And I couldn't imagine. He's kind of an old guy. I know he's not out boozing all the time, and but he didn't join us. And so while I was on the committee, we only tried to get those 3, and this group is very well organized. And they asked me, and I thought that there's so many people, like Dan Molly, who worked hard on the committee for so many years, and Brian O'Quigley, and Dan's wife Kim, and his mother, and so many other, Maggie Ringette. There were lots of people who worked hard for it, on the committee, but I talked to them, and they were okay with it, and and then I talked it over with Jane one night, so to speak, and I figured she'd be okay with it, and her brother Tom would be, so I just said yes.
Well, so. Jack, are you Irish?
Welsh,
okay, very close.
But we're all Gaelic, man.
Yeah.
Don't get on me.
I won't. I'm okay. So, do you know some of these other? So, you're starting at 11 o'clock. Are you the first thing? Are you as the Grand Marshal? Are you first or last?
Well, no, we'll be among the first. First, of course, will be the color guard, and those people, with the flags, and then will be me, and Joel Heikamp's driving me. By the way, I don't know if he's told you that. He's going to be.
No, that thing I think the vehicle is going to get pulled over to Duffy's before the parade's over, if that's going on.
Well, I hope so. That's where I'm going to meet him. And we'll ride down.
Oh, no.
But we're going to throw candy, and that's about the extent of my official duties.
Oh, okay.
But I'm very excited about it. This is it just really made me very gratified.
Well,
it's a good deal. It's a small parade because we want to get back to drinking, and so it depends upon how many people are along the route as to how long the parade takes.
Sure.
When I was on the committee, I always wanted to be over with from ding to dong, start to finish, within an hour, and they often were shorter than that. But it's a great parade. Lots of Irish-themed floats, and it's a grand parade indeed.
Yeah, it sure
is.
I
think it's the best parade in town.
It starts at 11 o'clock. Jack, do you know the route off the top of your head? I got it up here too, but
yeah, but we start. We're staging on 4th Avenue and NP, and it just follow the crowds.
Yeah.
In fact, we're staging at NP Avenue and let's see, it says 4th Street North, and then it just goes. Geez, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks long. So it should be a good one.
Well, it sounds fantastic. Now, new this year is Irish Alley.
Yeah.
This sounds really cool. Do you know something about Irish Alley, Jack?
Well, they're just going with the St. Patrick's theme down there. There'll be booths and there'll be things to see and do as you walk. That's that alley, between
it's right. It's just
Mezzaluna and the Fargo Theater there,
Correct.
The backside of the Fargo Theater.
Right. The Boiler Room, everybody knows where the Boiler Room is. It's on. They're serving beer, hot chocolate, s'mores. The Jasper Hotel and Rosewald Restaurant has Instagram moments. The Heather and Thistle Drums and Pipes will be performing. There's free barrel train rides for the kids, free petting zoo, horse and carriage rides from noon to 4 p.m., there will be corn dogs out there, Girl Scout cookies for sale, old-time kettle corn, mini donuts, hot and fresh, and so many more other things that are going to be going on. Bergseth Brothers, Boiler Room, Fargo Brewing Company, a lot of our friends all involved with all of those things. That's Irish Alley, and it goes on. It starts at 10 and goes till 6 o'clock all day on Saturday as part of the festivities.
S'mores? S'mores are not Irish. Hey, s'mores there, what the?
It's for your Norwegian Irish people or something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be good news day.
Yeah.
I hope the weather's just grand, the sun's shining and the wind is light and people are safely distanced, and if you're downtown along the route that you'll wear a mask, and let's make this a safe, festive St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, I think we will. And but there's the Shamrock Run is going on. You can find all this information online, too, by the way. If you're looking up for anything that's going on with the St. Patrick's Day Parade, just go to downtownfargo.com and you'll see all that stuff. Jack, Sunday is the Grand Marshal of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. That starts at 11 o'clock in downtown Fargo. Yell and scream and go crazy when you see Jack. He's going to be throwing candy, and you can use some of it to throw right back at Hike Camp when you're not. No, don't.
And by the way, I just want to say thanks to Sue Williams. She handmade my Kelly Green mask that I'll be wearing, unless I'm convinced I shouldn't be wearing it. But I'm going to, Mike's wife Sue has made hundreds, nigh on thousands of those masks that she's just donated to people who need them over the last few months.
Well, if you're distanced far enough, Jack, we all want to see your face, so keep that in mind.
Well, it's a pretty one.
It sure is. Jack Sunday, thanks so much, Jack. It's great to talk to you.
Thank you, buddy. Bye.
You take care. Jack Sunday, the Grand Marshal of this weekend's St. Patrick's Day Parade, again, starts at 11 a.m. All the details at downtownfargo.com. You're listening to The Drive on the Mighty 790 and 104.7 KFGO.
I think I'm gonna die. Tell me, oh my, wasn't that a party?
You're listening to The Drive with Dan Michaels.